まばゆいこの星ゼロに戻るならば全てを捨てていくから最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ過ぎ去った時間を巻き戻すとしても君がいる場所まで何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向あえ聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して真実を知ることが効果いなく生きることさらを目指して白い世界へ頭の中を駆け巡る差し迫り差し合う日々では誰もが感じる断りの中悪夢に染まってく Freedom in my heart ダイスの中で叫べ誰もいないステージで Freedom in your heart ダイスの中は抜け出せないのさ Oh yeah 赤黒き方向がたとえ歪んだ迷路の中薄暗い夜の帳に砕かのならば時をかける金の時計今と重なる想いよ新たなる壁越えろ絆に誓って赤黒き方向が過去へ歪んだ迷路の中薄暗い夜の帳に下ってゆくのか時をかける金の時計今と重なる想いよ真実にたどり着け奇跡を超えても新たなる壁越えろ絆に誓って
Ku butuh tayang lagi soalnya guys 100 jam tayang lagi apa nih smacking aha kau ditendang hati tak dan dayata disebut hati dan hati dan kaina ini Nino nadanda koko banata igabi Iso silu dari siteba Udah bagus tuh Bye bye yesterday sun Toshiro no naino Say ni bye bye yesterday sun Toshiro no Ano ya? Tadi dapat kita tuh nggak dapat pemainnya ya? Iya, tapi nggak dapat pemainnya ya? Mana pemainnya ya? Ini kosong. Miss you, see you. Ula kon ula. Asik man. Main lu bagus cuk. Wis aman. Pieniędzy szłoś. Udah nah, udah menang. Mata itu kasih terminam datang sobetemu.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Messi. Van Dijk. Shotani. Robertson. Shotani. Played back to the goalkeeper. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. And Robertson. Van Dijk. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
He gets big! In once more. Oh, he's dealt with that well. And here's Rashford. Into Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Dink through. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Chiesa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chiesa. Nuno Mendes.
Oh,
That's a throw.
seriusan main kan? Cuma bercanda aja.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Kasih gol lulus.
Shapes to shoot.
Dikasih
And he
gol.
was there to get a
Tidak on.
vital touch.
Really looked
Yeah,
sharp
yeah,
there,
yeah.
didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
Dia
take any risks.
tinggal lompat.
And it's Otamendi. Shotani. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Plays a delicate ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ruben Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nuno Mendes. Hernandez.
Gol kena dia tadi.
Robertson. Not the most convincing of passes.
Amal.
And it's Rashford. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. And he's there to clear it. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Fofana. And it's Ruben Neves. And he's Chiesa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Chiesa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Otamendi clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chance! And again! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
AFK. Kayaknya AFK.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
Can he finish? Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Masa sih sulam sih. Iya. Pas pakem tuh kan.
Things starting to look very... And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Inter just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi.
Ulit-ulit.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11, numero 24, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 45, il numero 17, il numero 12.
Ada mas santai ya.
So off we go once more. He's picked his way through. Great hit! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Oh, yeah.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Osimhen. He's got away. Just the goalkeeper's... Osimhen! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Ini ya. Meskipun bilang nge-lag, tapi kan harusnya sulan ya. Kalau gue langsung sulan, otomatis.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Has a go! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, they could be caught out here. To Osimhen. Osimhen! could be danger here. Just skip Osimhen. There's the shot. He has done it. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found the way through. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Bisogna prendere quanto? La pensione?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Pressing's
è di
intense, and it's paid off.
80.107 spettatori.
Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Main 11 Pemasiin 5 set. Aji mali kita shoot apa tuh? Site. Wow. Ini pemain asli Jepang aja. Kok Jepang ya? Sekai. Wah, main lagi semua cuk. Pun bang, main lu bagus banget bang. Iya sih. Mete bang.
Inter Milan can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Inter Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world.
Quickly taken. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Van Balten concedes a free kick for that. There's a quick free kick. Pull it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nice interception, well timed. Rummenigge. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Di pertandingan kedua.
And it's Azar. Torres. And he's picked out the run. Osimhen gets a good foot in there. Pull it. Hernes. Rummenigge. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yes. Gol bawa ke atas.
Pull it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ruben Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ruben Neves. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fofana does well to get it back. And he has been fouled there.
Here, gol bawa ke atas.
Hernes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation, pinches it off him. Nuno Mendes. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Neves. Osimhen. Over to the left. And Hernandez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Azar. Hernes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Look at the spek. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nuno Mendes. Hernandez. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Pull it, and here's the chance to counter. Van Dijk, Saliba, Rummenigge. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, what's he done? Nuno Mendes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Inter Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Hernes. Now Saliba. And it's Azar. Decent progress down the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Mbappe. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard going face-to-face with... He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Mbappe. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Hernandez proves just a little bit too strong. He has found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's managed to get rid. And it's gone back to the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread neatly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And here's Mbappe. Fofana. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. It's Bellingham. Rummenigge. Nuno Mendes. That's beautifully weighted. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's picked a chance. It's loose now, and they want to get in for the pieces. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitutions taking place.
Bape. Biar banyak. Harus dengan semua tuh. Sina sibai IBQ. Lama. Bikin gua ngantuk. Hah, posisi ganti kanan deh. Oke. Berarti
So time for change, and this one has been on the
Bawah.
cards for a little while. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's well spotted. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is good alertness. And has a goal! And again! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
There will be a throw-in. Hernandez.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Otamendi gets across and deals with it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's got away. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal.
Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. Dina baru subenai bahwa BBQ jiwa Sinai. Good man. Yes, tackle 4. Tackle 4, cuk. Bang. Tackle 4, bang. Ini apa lagi nih? Oh.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
90
90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And if you did just miss it, Joao Felix! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Tiba-tiba
Segnato al terzo minuto,
menurunkan
numero 79.
tempo.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Torres. He's found a way past.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Excellent challenge there. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hakimi. Messi. Cantona. No, he's not getting his way this time. That's
Lebay.
clear cut. It's a free kick.
Jatuh lebay, jatuhnya lebay. Sisino.
Rijkaard. The ball has bounced loose now. Cantona! Ruben Neves. Barella. He's had a shot! Cantona!
Cantona,
that is rather
Eric
wayward.
Cantona.
That looks a cracking ball. Torres. He's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Joao Felix is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold is short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri shifted it to the flank. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a great pick out. He's made sure that's not getting through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez cuts it out. He's played him through. Bruno Mendes face to face with the keeper. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Nggak dihalangi.
Not a
Body
defender
gitu ya.
in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Played into space out wide. That has been cut short. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get free. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Torres. Cantona. Rodri. Chipped through. Neatly clipped into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he has been fouled there. Oh, he's taken it. Barella! Decent enough try.
Barella did give it a fair old
Barella.
crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. Win very much in their sails. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Celtic clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Messi. Mendes, who does have an assist to his name. Nuno Mendes. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Joao Felix.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Ruben
recupero.
Neves. Looking tidy in possession here. Beckham. And we hit
Beckham.
half-time. Reflections on the
begini
first
nih.
half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got
Okay.
themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat
man.
their first half success with
Nagabang
another show of
di-losin.
strength?
Inter Milan ahead 2-0 and they are looking
Per
good.
l'Inter. Numero 79. Viene sostituito con il
Here we go again.
numero 45.
Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Messi, Beckham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Aim forwards, and it's ended up in no man's land. That is good strength.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Barella heads it! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He has found a way through. Nice physical challenge. Alexander-Arnold. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in here! Can he finish? And it's there! And surely that settles it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Atau kayaknya bukan lu yang mainnya nih. Yang aslinya.
A case now of complete control.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Hernandez.
81.007 spettatori.
Just about up to the hour now. And here's Osimhen. And he's been shifted off it. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Torres. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, no joy this time. Hakimi. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Some resolute defending there. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Cantona.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that could set him on his way. It's a loose ball. And he's following up! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to clear it. Torres. That's good vision. Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17. Lascia il campo per il numero 13. Cambio di giocatori.
He's not got that quite right. Hernandez. Nuno Mendes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Salah.
Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. Nuno Mendes. Hakimi simply refused to be outdone there. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, delicate chip through. He's found the way through. Osimhen! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, terrible. In he goes again! And it's in! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. That was a given. It always was.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Numero 25.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Big chance! Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ruben Neves. Just eases him off the ball. Barella is onto this. Looking for the run. Chips it through. Shot could be... and the finish! Oh, what a mistake!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Cantona. And they're quick to get it back. And that is that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this.
Sisanya 4,5. 4,5 guys. Peringkat ketiga, divisi ketiga. Tapi itu kalau pemasi itu tergantung pemainnya sih sebenarnya. Kung pemain ay bagus, bisa masih enak. Tapi kalau masih yang masih standar tuh, back 5 kayak kurang dah. Iya sih, menurut gue sih gitu. Terus kayak begini nih, gue gak tau nih kondisinya bagus emang. Gak ngaca-ngaca. Kadang juga aku bingung.
Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football.
Oh, shot. Baru menit 2 menit. Kita main semangat aja tuh.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Gnabry. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball.
Walang ilang.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chiesa chasing after it. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes!
Kasih salah.
Goal! Barcelona! It is a good finish. The odds are against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that... Chiesa!
Balas.
No mistake! That is remarkable!
Balas
All
gitu.
square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bruno Fernandes. Quality ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That looks a cracking ball. Great ball, shapes to shoot! He won't be happy with that one. Nuno Mendes. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Approaching the half-hour mark. Bruno Fernandes. Saka! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oscar Mingueza. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. And he's being shifted off it.
Ay, salah.
Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course. Van Bouten has given away a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. McAllister. And it's Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fofana. Good ball over the top. Mignon is there, and he can get that clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Chiesa. Somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
And the half-time whistle goes. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
1-1.
El dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por
Inter Milan get the second half started.
El dorsal 13, cambio de jugadores.
That should get the job done. Bruno Fernandes. That'll be a throw-in.
Lamaan.
Ball's out once more. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rummenigge. He's got the shot away! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming...
There's the hit! Alexander-Arnold. Gnabry. That's beautifully weighted. Pavard calmly anticipates. Mbappe. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Chiesa. Nuno Mendes. Chiesa. Oh, that's delightful. That is a brilliant interception. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barella looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cleared away. Chiesa is onto it in a flash. McAllister. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez proves too strong. Rummenigge. He's got to be in here, and the finish! Really well taken goal. There's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the shot's on here.
Offset.
Osimhen is flagged offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Ruben Neves. Well, played right into his path. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. Pavard cuts it out.
Ih, wasit suwe.
Gets his pass away.
Halangin.
Osimhen.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Pedri. He's through here.
Hey.
Barella. Now Mbappe. Pavard. And he cuts out the supply. Del Piero. He's played him through.
That was lovely, that.
And he's on his way. Real chance. That's another chance. Otamendi gets it clear. Oh, smashing header. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Nicely intercepted. Back into the middle. Rummenigge. No, he's overshot the green.
Macam sini loh.
Oscar Mingueza.
Habrá 3 minutos
Threads
de
one in.
descuento.
Del Piero! Torres. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, good balls. Osimhen! And it's in. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan, perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Mendes. Piala. Loh. Divisi 3. Coba sana. Kita. Wah, ini nggak bisa nih. Close. Kita tiba kita insan alo anjir dia kata-kata kasar sekali. Didn't pick off. Jonathan David. Sayonara. Sayonara.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ruben Neves. And now the hit! Oh, that's quite incredible!
Tahan aja.
As
Tiga
openings
gol
go,
kosong.
this is up there. Another magnificent
Cuma
finish
spesial
from
jauh.
Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, I just
Dan
thought he made great use of his
kasih
upper
gol
body
telak.
there. It would have taken something
Lapangan.
really special to keep that out.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's got away. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Chance to shoot now. Oh, that is a good... He's had a shot! Tries to get it clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well, that has not gone well. Looks to go up and over. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence and big chance!
Beko kayak pusing pemain.
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Fofana. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Hernandez makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Osimhen. Just the goal. Has a goal! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Osimhen! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. David. Mbappe hits one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Great chance! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting!
Beko kayak kucing padahal.
Really tidily gathered and
ultimately
ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Beko kayak kucing, Beko sumpah. Dan kayak kucing banget.
That has been knocked clear. Van Balten cuts out the pass. Ah, that's a fine interception. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. David. And here's Mbappe. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now that's well seen too. Ooh, a delicate chip through. That has been cut short.
Tunggu offside.
Inch one through. Well read, nice interception.
Alah.
5 minutes till the break. Torres is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hernandez.
Mbappe sakit. Kuat gitu ya.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Mbappe emang kuat banget itu.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Inter Milan to lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Informazioni dello stadio riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
Duh, kan siapa ya?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22, numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Here we
5,
go again.
il numero 13. Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Barella. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich.
Balikan posisinya.
Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Openda unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's in on goal. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for
Ya,
quite a
begitu
comfortable
mulu.
finish.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Kimmich.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Aku lah.
And that has been clubbed away. Tries to dink it through. He is slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played with finesse. He's found a way through. And the shot! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Kocak Sulen dia. Kuat kalah dia. Lama banget ya guys ya. Kucing. 100% win. Itu ketiga ya? Bukan ke satu ya? Iya. Divisi 3. Win was 1500. Anjay. 1500 apaan tuh? Ranking bisa divisi 2. Divisi 2. Anjay, divisi 2. Indah. Halo semuanya. Seriusan 11 orang nonton. Masalah tuh. Iya toh. Subeta. Mending turun dek. Anjay. Mending tidur. Oke. Gue tidur tuh abis nih. Mending turun lek. Terus mini. Saka. Gak bisa Saka. Main dulu. Bintang 1 semua. Jordan Pikov. N'Golo Kante. Dapat kira Jika. Felix, besok kanan. Thanks. Halo semua.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Hernandez is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Osimhen. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I feel I must point towards Torres. His reputation still causes defenders to get nervous, and his variety of goal scoring, that's what's so hard to contain. He'll poach and produce a wonder strike.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Ruben Neves. Now it's Osimhen. Palmer. He is through here. Inter Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Fofana. David Villa. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nakata. And here's Torres. Alexander-Arnold. The pass has gone astray. Played back in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Torres. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Kagawa. Oh, he's found him in space. Can he put it away? Pressure!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David Villa played into space out wide. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. He's through here. Ruben Neves. And that has put paid to that. Back into the middle.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chouameni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adams spots it and intercepts. Osimhen, Palmer, threads one in. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Nuno Mendes certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
That is a great pick out. He shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Kenapa sih pada jelek
A
banget?
two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bastoni. Van Bouten tries to clear. Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Neves.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He can get that clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Pedri. Potongnya sih bagus.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Tahu.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Big chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Saka. Nakata. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a sweet ball, that. And he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Defensive.
Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brescia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Osimhen.
Lagi.
Good ball over the top. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Almost an hour gone.
29.950 spettatori.
Think through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they've been given a corner. Brescia with the corner, they're first. Kagawa goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Osimhen. He's through, it's one-on-one, shapes to shoot!
Gila!
And he nearly went all the way.
Why?
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Oh, delightful ball. Hits one!
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Saka cuts out the pass. Now, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Osimhen. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kagawa. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Nakata, he's found a way through, and he's had a hit. A real chance and a real let-off.
Nakata knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Kagawa, numero 3, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 47, il numero 8.
No,
il numero
no way
23.
through.
Cambio di
Gently
giocatori.
done. Inter Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And it's Fernando Torres. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Torres. Taken back almost at once. And Torres!
Brescia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Kivior gets over and intercepts. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nakata. Foden. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Hernandez. Here's Joao Felix. The final seconds now. Alexander-Arnold. Gnabry. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then?
Kanan siapa yang bagus ya? Win rate 50%. Win loss Swiss. Halo semua. Berdonasi. AC Milan. AC Milan. Palmer. Ayo AC Milan. Nah, oh lupa gua. Anjir. Oh sama kayak gue nih. Generoso and kalau NKT Baletti. Gila musuhnya. Pun bang. Gila musuhnya tebal banget, cuk.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. The action has already started. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. And he's managed to gift it back. And he can clear it away. Nuno Mendes. Looking for the run. Oh, what has happened here? The pass is intercepted. Torres, Osimhen, can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Gawangnya di pas divisi 3 pada jelek amat.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and
Ronaldo
history shows
masih
that he is
paman pegang
all
bola.
of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That's going to go a long way. Ruben Neves.
Tuh.
Hernandez. Osimhen. Well, there's the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kenapa? Not?
Good read, needed to be. Osimhen. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Torres. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cleared without
Bagi gimana ya
complication.
temennya?
Ah, good steal, he just
sampai gol
read
tengah
it.
sih.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Hernandez, he is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kenapa gue mainnya gitu banget?
Messi spots it and intercepts. And it's Ruben Neves. Pass is just off target. And that should get the job done. Now it's Batistuta. Well read, nice interception.
Bolak mana?
And he's gone looking for safety. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Batistuta. Wilshere. Well, it's Batistuta.
That's
And the
Batistuta.
assistant referee
It's
rightly
Batistuta.
gives him offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Batistuta. In with the challenge. Ruben Neves. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Çalhanoğlu calmly anticipates. Hernandez. To Ruben Neves. Osimhen.
Kamu pegang bola sih.
Nuno Mendes. And he cuts out the supply. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Osimhen. Wilshere. Otamendi cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hernandez. Nuno Mendes. Chip through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nuno Mendes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Ci
Nuno
sarà un
Mendes.
minuto di recupero.
That's a decent clearance.
Ah!
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well,
Udah
perhaps not
tempo
full of
nih.
thrills and spills, but
Tinggal
a game which has been
usaha ke
of a very
depannya
high
gimana
level,
ya?
certainly defensively, as
Kayak
both
ke
teams
depannya
walk
ya,
off
sudah sih.
unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Usaha ke depannya dong tuh salah itu.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And the second half gets underway.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now he's off and running. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Ah,
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow
TV ball,
card.
TV ball.
Lacking in accuracy.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Ruben Neves. No way through.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, can he get onto this? Cafu clears. And he's only too happy to take that back. Alexander-Arnold. Wilshere kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. And here's Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Pedri.
80.314 spettatori.
Almost an hour gone. He can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Looking for the runner. And that has been clubbed away.
Okay.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Alexander-Arnold plays it. Hits one!
Aduh,
Inter Milan
belokan.
have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Gnabry tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that was very necessary. And here's Osimhen. Shot a goal! There it is!
Nangjak jauh gua.
And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Neatly clipped into space. Osimhen is flagged offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pedri. And it's Gnabry.
Oh, halit mo na.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, and he's through the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pinches it off him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Brilliantly cut out.
Offset lagi.
Offside that time.
Gila.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is ended up in no man's land. He's got away, and that has put paid to that.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And it's been given away. Pedri. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get rid. Pedri. And it's Gnabry. And smartly reclaimed. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Whistles
Wah,
gone, and they've got themselves a free
bola,
kick.
kaki pun diambil.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And a terrific save from the... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Osimhen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Inter really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well.
Idol sama. Terindah Pik doang nih kayak kucing ya. Halo semua. Halo. Yuk, 50 jam lagi. Ayo 50 jam lagi. Yes. Ada giveaway. 4000 jam tayang lagi guys, kita lagi. Tinggal 50 jam. Jam lagi ada giveaway. Khususan 50 jam lagi. Sama tuh 50 jam doang. Itu kok ini kalau slap seharian tuh kayaknya tuh. Iya 50 jam slap seharian. 5 jam lab seharian gimana ya? Gak mungkin sih juga sih 50 jam lagi. 50 jam lagi. Así te Aiba Manchester United. Wah, apaan itu lagi? McQueen host. Rapinha, Phil Foden, Alex Telles, Double Toys. Nih yang udah pada on fire semua nih. Onana, Amadou Onana. Wah, ini mah gue harus main. Tolong dulu, Pedri. Kok Palmer ya? Palmer. Nah ini Joe Felix ya. Gue penasaran sama Joe Felix. Kalau main di babak pertama, bagus apa enggak?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Gue hitam lupa gue. Ternyata merah mulu.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Kalah gue.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Final ball not quite right,
Yeah.
his teammates are irritated
Lost
at
him.
that. Ribéry goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling
Ngapain
to
sih tuh,
work
Pak?
out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Gila. Baik kepada
Ribéry.
pembangunan.
Oh,
Abang,
caught
santai.
interception. Hits one.
Terima kasih.
He's delivered all right.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chance to finish.
Udah. Masuk dari situ nggak
a
mungkin.
very decent attempt.
Gue lupa lagi.
Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Terima kasih.
He's got away, and he's in on canny finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better.
Bentar. Gue kayaknya salah deh. Nah. Not it.
Interesting ball. Ruben Neves. Joao Felix. No, again there's no way through. And here's Torres. Ribéry. That has not gone well. Ruben Neves powering forward here. That's beautifully weighted. Nice interception, well timed. Joao Felix.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Always onto this. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. Hakimi. For Alex Telles. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ribéry. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Floated through. Oh, that's well spotted. Onana. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Ribéry. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Torres. Oh, he's burst through. Torres! And that has skinned the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Perfect. Kurang.
And it's Messi. Rafinha, he has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Fernando Torres. Can he put it away? They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Joao Felix. Oh, played right into his path. Goes down, but nothing given. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Itu antara dua-dua itu doang tuh. 2-0.
Substitution in progress.
Ini 2-0 aja.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Hernandez. Osimhen. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the...
And Torres! Oh no, what has happened here? He's in plenty of space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's given a throw. Marquinhos. And Alexander-Arnold. Ribery. Driving forward. Pedri. Good driving run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's dealt with that really well. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball.
The attendance for this
Alexander-Arnold,
match was
Ribery, in with the
71,898.
challenge. And here's Torres.
That's good play from him.
Torres! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So, time for changes on
Alexander
both sides,
Arnold.
actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Palmer.
Milinkovic-Savic.
He's through here.
Substitutions taking
Marquinhos
place.
promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Chiesa, and that's gone loose. And he's only too happy to take that back. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Yalah, lu udah menang. Udah menang, masih aja Pak.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Fernando Torres. Number 5, Ribery. Coming on the field, number 7.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Openda. Pedri. No way through there. Rafinha. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Little pass back. Rafinha. Messi. Openda! Messi shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh merah.
Caught offside that time. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. Hernandez. Nuno Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! He should have put that one away.
هذا
Onana. Manchester United
Anjir.
have a free kick.
tangan begitu.
And that is high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try. Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give.
Mbappe! And somehow he managed to miss it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not the most accurate pass. That's a little off target.
Yang dibaca kayak
Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. There's no flag. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
There will be 3 minutes.
And here's
added
Chiesa.
time.
Onana. Milinkovic-Savic. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. There's the shot! Mbappe. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
kan wow
And now,
How would you sum up?
udah 1-2 Felix masih jelek mainnya 13. Oke guys, sekian dulu episode kali ini dan terima kasih yang sudah hadir. Apabila ada kesalahan mohon maaf sebesar-besarnya. Jangan lupa like, share, subscribe ini. Saya undur diri dulu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan terima kasih semuanya.
聞こえる